Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as the Roman Empire with me, Grey Hunter. It has been a while since I updated this series. I know, I'm sorry. I went over the reasons why in the update video I did for the channel in general, so I'm hoping that, people who are still interested in this series will come back, even though it has been a little while since I updated. So last time around I asked you guys who we should go with in Asia, and the choices were basically Ming or Japan or anyone else you could name that you thought was kind of interesting, and overall it came down to actually being between Korea and Japan, and overall Japan was the winner by 3 votes. So, 3 more people thought that Japan was actually better than best Korea. I'm sorry, Korea, but you're probably going to be eaten by our new friends, the Japanese Empire. So who are they at war with, actually, currently? Manchu. I thought I remembered something like that. We don't have any diplomats free at the moment. I think we're also at our diplomatic relations cap, if I remember correctly. We are. For some reason that I don't quite recall. Oh no, I do recall now. I remember. Funge asked us for a royal marriage, and I knew we hadn't discovered them yet, and I clicked yes, wondering if that would show us where they were. I believe they're actually here. I believe they're this country next to Alice, but I do not know. When Hadrian kicks the bucket, which should be fairly soon, that should break the royal marriage, and then we'll go make nice with Japan. And then Anastasia will be on the throne. Anastasia I am looking forward to. She seems pretty cool. So I haven't updated. Actually, let's just get the clock running as well. We'll slow it down a little bit, just so I can talk about stuff and things. So I did stop recording videos for a fair while because I was so busy. But I did manage in my spare time to write up. Actually, I could probably keep this on 4. Oxfordshire, we will go for our administrative power. I like administrative power. Assault crisis, curses. And who accepted peace? Uzbek accepted peace with the Timurids. They will renounce their claims on several places and become their vassal. That's interesting. That's very interesting, because Uzbek actually borders Russia even further. So if Russia westernizes, even if Russia doesn't westernize, they can probably clobber the Timurids. But if the Timurids manage to westernize first, somehow, which might happen, because I'm pretty sure they're further behind in tech. 10, 14, 12 versus, yeah, they're further behind, so we're far enough ahead, almost, for the Timurids to actually westernize off of us. So if they westernized off us, they could potentially come around and kick the crap out of Russia. And Russia, speaking of, are trying to fabricate claims on our provinces. Stop it. Stop it, you annoying people. So as I was saying, I did actually find time while I was very busy to write up a series of events for our Roman Empire game. So as time goes on, in 1600 onward, there'll be a few events that come up. I'm not really going to tell you what they're about until they come up, because that could be interesting. Some of them are pop culture references, because why not? And some of them are just events that I thought fit the flavor of the Roman Empire. So we need to create a garrison force here. We need to split this off. And we've finished converting people. Good. So let's put 3 infantry regiments to garrison Diego Garcia. We'll give them 1 regiment of artillery and cavalry each. And Titus kept the big army. Alright, so we will assign these before we do anything else. Clickety-clickety. And we can have a new idea. I'm actually thinking that embracing ecumenism now might be the way to go, because we don't currently have the Counter-Reformation, but we have managed to get the numbers of places that have actually gone Protestant or any other religion down to a manageable amount. So I'm thinking that it might be time to engage in ecumenism, because then we can finish off this idea group, and the finishing for this idea group gets us better idea costs. So I'm going to go with it. The Counter-Reformation is pretty good, but only really useful if you've got a lot of provinces converting to Protestantism, and so far we haven't really had any. They've mainly been, I think only the one has been Weisstruck. And if we're lucky, it'll stay to that. If Poland goes Protestant, we might have a problem. Maybe. But they shouldn't, I don't think. They should be pretty happy being what they are. So, let's see. You're the Diego Garcia garrison. So we'll just rename you. And to the administration, please. Is it Diego? Yeah, I thought so. Garcia. I can never remember which way it goes. Garrison. There we are. And we'll send the fleet, actually. We will send the fleet to go pick up our friends over here. Fish, you say? Fish and Diego Garcia. Not a bad thing. So, Titus Probus, I'm going to want to garrison... I'm going to want to colonize somewhere else when I can, so... I'm going to go send him exploring. I'm thinking Madagascar, actually. Madagascar seems like a good place to go. And we'll set you up to be converted. Actually, what was our mission, our current mission? To spread our culture. Did we actually get started on that? Because once we get started on that... No, we didn't. We can afford to do it. 125 diplomatic power. It'll take 120 months. We'll go with it. Because it'll let us actually complete a mission, and we'll probably get one to go either colonize China or find out what's happening over in America. So that will be a positive thing for us. Let's sail over towards Madagascar, if I can select the fleet. Constantine Theodosius is dead. Damn. Can I please have my fleet? Thank you, God. One day. Also, wanting to explore further would mean that we'd need to go with another leader over our cap, which would not be all that wonderful. I'm actually going to go over here. Let's go find out what's happening in these islands. And once we've explored that, we'll send a colonist. So you can go back to Diego Garcia. And we will send a colonist, which will arrive in a long time. That is unfortunate. I'm not pleased by this. Imperator's reputation has been tarnished. Well, do we embrace our reputation, or do we take the -1 stability? I think we will embrace it, because right now we're not really using the diplomatic power for anything. So embrace our whatever reputation it is that they've given us. I don't know, actually. It doesn't really elaborate. It just says we have a reputation. So Denmark, how likely is it that I'll inherit you? There's a 16% chance. Well, that's not too bad. And we can bribe the Polish Parliament for 3,000 ducats. Do we need to? Our heir is definitely going to be in there, I think. But she's very, very old. If we send them back, we lose some support. I'm pretty sure we're well ahead. Yeah, we are well ahead. But she might die, and I'm not sure if it goes back to the beginning, or if we keep our previous acquired influence. So we will support them, because we have the money to do it. And we'll see how things go from there. I would really, really like it if Hadrian would die. Because, you know, Hadrian, I've got a better person coming up who will help out with that whole running the country thing. So if you could just kick the bucket, I'd really appreciate it. What is going on over here? You are at war with minor nations around Ming. What's Ming doing? They have one vassal. And that would be you. I wonder if Ming is going to expand, because I've seen Ming colonize before. Have they got many national ideas? Because I believe that they can get one that actually gives them the ability to go and colonize. What did they pick? They picked trade ideas and economic ideas. Those are interesting choices. What about Japan? Japan picked defensive and maritime, and they just got started on economic. I wonder how they'll do. And Manchu appears to be being eaten by Korea as well. What are they fighting over? Defender against Korea in the Korean conquest. Defender against Mongolian in the Second Mongol conquest. And attacker against Japan in the Manchurian conquest of Tokushi. Where might that be? I don't actually know. Another alliance offer from Poland, which we are going to decline because I don't want to get sucked into a war with Russia. I would rather not. Thanks anyway. So Mongolia, they're getting their fight on. What have you got? Oh, you don't have any particular ideas, you just have general ones? That's unfortunate. You picked humanist. I wonder if that does different things for a horde. Like if it's better. Do we support Baroque music or not? We gain Baroque music for 20 years. Yearly prestige. Lose some money and lose a little bit of administrative power, or lose a bit of prestige. Well, I like my prestige, so of course they will have our support. Of course they will. How could they not? So how are we going with this whole colonization thing? It's a good climate, so we should be done not long from now. Diego Garcia is almost done as well, which is good. We might have to hire a few more soldiers just to make a... Oh dear, Titus Probus is dead. We'll need some more infantry and such. Why can we not... Oh, right, not a corps. Why did I not get started on that? I'm a damn fool. Oh, that's right, of course. I remember why I didn't get started on it. I was waiting so I could actually get ecumenism. Well, in that case, we will have to build a new set of infantry and such over here. So let's build a garrison. Force of... No, not those. Of this. That should be strong enough to hold wherever we need to go. And then we can replace Titus Probus. Actually, should we wait to do that? Oh, good. We won the election. This will increase our prestige by 25, our legitimacy by 10, and we also gained a ton of admin, diplomatic, and military power. This is good. Now, who is the legal heir? On monarch death, which might be really, really soon, a succession war between the Roman Empire and Poland. Well, presumably that'll just be us inheriting. That might not go so well. They will probably offer a royal marriage, but I'm going to bring back Vespasian to offer one, just in case they don't. And Funge has died. Okay, that's good, actually. That means we can go and send him, instead of making Polotsk all nice and happy, we'll send him over to Japan to make them nice and happy. Local traders demand aid. We'll send them whatever they need. It's only 100 ducats. That's always good. Lithuania wants an alliance. Lithuania still exists. I would have thought that Polotsk would have conquered them by now, seeing as they're bigger than them. No, I'm not particularly interested in this whole alliance thing. I would like a royal marriage with you. And, oh, a pretender rises. Well, that's a damned shame. And Diego Garcia has become a good place. So we'll start moving this army down here. And we got our royal marriage. Good, good. A diplomatic insult. From whom? Conflicts sometimes erupted following diplomatic insults. That seems rather brief. Try to ease the tension, or we won't forget this. Let's make everybody like us more, actually. Why not? We don't have a particular desire to go to war. I, for some reason, remember that being a longer statement, but I don't know, maybe not. Perhaps not. Alright, so we will send this force over here. We will use the second fleet. And we will name it the My Garrison. There we go. And we can grab another idea. What is this idea that we could have? Global Empire, which will gain us extra naval force limit and permanent casus belli against pagans. I think that's a good idea. Let's go with it. And we got cabinet dynamism. Dynamism. English today. A combination of just the correct people in our cabinet can create conditions for a nice little boost of tax income. You'll be pleased to hear that this has just happened. Hooray! Money! And we finished global empire, and therefore we finished our... Ooh! Colonial conquest, you say? Intriguing. We finished the exploration ideas, and fish will be produced in that new colony. Grand. Our commitment to a colonial empire has changed the attitude of people to jobs in the colonial administration. No longer a place for freebooters who seek to maximize their fortune. Instead, it is seen as a career for the brightest and the best. This is reflected in our taxes. Alrighty then, if you say so. How are these ships doing? I don't want any of them to sink, just because they're transporting people. Alright, head back to Diego Garcia before something goes disastrously wrong. And we have managed to convert another province. Good news, everybody. And we can invest in military technology, so we can invent the flintlock musket. You know, I like that plan. Let's go with that. Boom. And then we want to hold on to our admin power so that we can get another idea group unlocked. So we need 672. We currently have 309 available. That should be okay. You annoy me. I would really, really like it if we could have our heir listed as the guy who's going to be coming into power. You, meanwhile, I think we'll proclaim a guarantee for you so that you don't get overrun. And we'll attempt to improve our relations with you when Vespasian gets back. It's an awful long way over there to Japan. We shouldn't get drawn into this war because it started before we decided to proclaim a guarantee for their independence. So we'll send you to increase their happiness with us. And we want to send this army with a conquistador into... I don't know where, actually. How many leaders can we currently have? We can currently have one. I guess we'll grab a navigator. An explorer. I don't know why I thought he was a navigator. We'll grab one of them. And we will sail towards China. We'll head in a that way direction, because we want to go to China eventually anyway. And we are currently losing money. That is unfortunate. It's not very much, so I'm not going to worry about it all that much. But it would be nice to stop losing it. It's not that big of a deal right now, though. We shouldn't have to worry about it. We have gained a core province. Hooray. Yeah, there we go. Now we're making a bit of money again. Merchant shipwrecked. A merchant has been lost at sea while trading in a coastal trade node, taking all his goods with him to the bottom of the sea. Damn. So he just lost us money. I wonder why it lost us money. And it didn't have something like you lose out on being able to do merchanty stuff for a while. Ooh, hello. You need to go back to get healed up, I think, actually. We'll sail over here and we will repair our ships before continuing on our explorations. I thought that they would have repaired, but I guess Diego Garcia didn't have the facilities. Now, we're not going to go with that. We're going to go with this. Come on, make it back. Alright, good. We didn't lose any ships. This pleases me. Poland, I'm still not particularly interested in having an alliance with you, because you will still draw me into stupid, pointless wars. Oh dear. Our person died. That is unfortunate. Did we lose our royal marriage? No. Minorities flock. These so-called pilgrims are following the Protestant faith. Oh dear. The natives will deal with them. Well, 400 population isn't that bad. I'm okay with that. I don't mind having a few Protestant provinces. I just don't want to have that many of them. And it shouldn't be able to convert anybody from where it is. So I'm fine with that. And it got us back our colonists, so sure, whatever. I don't mind. You can be Protestant if you want to. I just don't want you being Protestant where you can convert lots of my people, which was probably essentially what a lot of kings and queens said at the time. So we'll attach you to the transport. We will send a missionary over here, and we will send you back on that whole exploration thing. I'm thinking that if we can colonize these islands, that wouldn't be the worst idea, and we do have 2 colonists available, so let's go investigate. Go investigate the islands. You don't have a leader, because I forgot to give you the guy. Of course I did. God damn it. Sail back. We'll deal with it in a second. That is a damn shame. Alright, so let's try that again. Assign. Oh dear. I mean, oh yay, actually. That's really good. And William, the heir to the throne, doesn't look too bad. Is he her son or her brother? Brother or cousin of some kind. Oh, maybe not. No. Yeah. I don't know. Could be either, though should have been awfully young to have a kid at that age. Alright, so Anastasia II is now on the throne. Her good leadership skills and superior tactical knowledge will help us vanquish those that dare stand against us. Our nation is in mourning, etc., etc. We are now making 11 military power a month, and it could be 12 if I didn't have 2 leaders. Anastasia, may you have a long reign. And William, of course, is in. Black news. Well, it's not that bad. Could be worse. Does it actually have any rebellions happening? Kind of. I'm not too worried about those. We can live with that. I'd rather get the admin power to where it can be really useful. Oh, of course, marriages. We need to go make the rounds. Is anybody going to offer us a marriage apart from you guys? Probably not. Polotsk, we could have a royal marriage with. How many people do we actually have? Yeah, we should probably go get one from Polotsk if we can. How happy are you guys with us? You're fairly happy, actually. Can we marry into you? No, because our religions don't match. That's fair enough.